झुलमल 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 रातों में गाना बजे सबके कानों में झुलमल 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 रातों में गाना बजे सबके कानों में ऑफिस में भी साथ घर में भी साथ ट्रैफिक में भी साथ फ्रीक्वेंसी फ्रेंड्स की रेडियो 91.9
Friends School Quiz. With Krishnendu Banik, your Sunday morning quiz show. Friends School Quiz, Season 9, your season to shine.
Good Sunday morning, Kolkata. Namaste, India, and hello, Dunia. This is Friends School Quiz, your one-break Sunday morning quiz show. The time now is 1 minute past 9 o'clock, and we are on Cloud 9 today as we are welcomed FSQ Season 9. It's your season to shine. Before you like the live telecast, please like the post of FSQ pre-quarter final 11 on the FB page of 91.9 Friends FM. Before you like the live telecast, please like the post of FSQ pre-quarter final 11 on the FB page of 91.9 Friends FM. This is a simulcast as we are streaming live on the FB page of 91.9 Friends FM, plus going live on air on your fab frequency 91.9 Friends FM, the truly live station of the nation. In the 11th pre-quarter final match, we have two quiz teams with multiple podium finishes in FSQ over the years, and clashing today and getting introduced alphabetically are Team A from APJ Park Street, and we have on their quiz team.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sadashan Pillai. I am a student of Class 12 Science. My interests are I love watching cricket and drawing. This is my first time participation in this quiz competition, and I wish the very best of luck to everyone present here. Thank you.
Well, Adarsh, I'm happy to know that this is the first time you're participating in this quiz, but this is certainly not your first quiz, right?
Absolutely, sir.
And have you partnered your quizmate of today's quiz before?
Yes, sir.
And he is?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Shubhanil Datta. I'm from APJ School, Park Street, Class 12. My hobbies are I like reading books and playing sitar. This is also my first time in this quiz, and I look forward to having a great time. Thank you.
So we have a sitarist with us today, and I wish this team from APJ School, Park Street, the very best of luck. And versus them, we have St. Xavier's Collegiate School, and they are represented by?
Good morning, everyone. I am Abesh from Class 12 St. Xavier's, and I do rather enjoy reading and quizzing. Very happy to be here today.
And we are happy to have you with us today, Abesh, along with your quiz partner, who is?
Good morning, everyone. I am Shreyan Ghosh from St. Xavier's, Class 12. My hobbies include watching films and quizzing. I wish the very best of luck to all present here. Thank you.
Adarsh and Shubhanil from APJ taking on Abesh and Shreyan from St. Xavier's. And I am your quiz host, Krish Banik. As we move from spring to summer to the rains, our 4 rounds in this episode are inspired by the seasons. So let's move into round 1. And round 1 is inspired by spring. This is round 1, Green Cool.
Round 1, Green Cool. New sounds, evergreen hits.
an audio round on new sounds and evergreen hits, one direct question per team, 100 on the direct, 50 for bonus. If any team answers both questions, they will be on cloud nine, which means if any team answers its own direct and their opponent's direct on their bonus chance, then they will be deemed to be on cloud nine, which means in the event of a draw at the pre-quarterfinal stage, they will be deemed as a better team. Remember, this is not a knockout match. We are looking out for the top 12 performers across the 12 pre-quarterfinals. Here are two green cool questions starting the quiz. And here is the question for APJ Park Street. Listen to this audio clue and name the author of the story of this popular film now streaming.
Witches. They're real, and they hate children.
Welcome.
What would you do if there were mice running all around?
Yes, APJ, do you have the answer?
Shubhran, do you have any answer?
No others.
In which case, it's a bad miss, APJ, and the question passes to St. Xavier's on the rebound. Remember, Abesh said that he rather likes reading. So, what do you say, Abesh and Shreyan?
I think it's Roald Dahl, The Witches.
I think so too.
And Abesh both think this is Witches by Roald Dahl, and they are correct, and they have already answered their opponent's direct question on the rebound, and they have a chance to be on cloud nine. Question for St. Xavier's. Listen to this track and identify the country of origin of this all-girl pop group.
I don't know about you, but I get butterflies. More than naked darlings, don't get first time when I'm loving you.
St. Xavier's, let's hear your answer.
Shreyan, I think we'll go with South Korea.
Yeah. Let's go.
South Korea.
South Korea and not North Korea.
No.
All right, South Korea is the correct answer, and the group is Twice. Twice sets itself apart from other K-pop groups with cheerful tunes and a colorful style in the members' fashion, hair, and makeup. And with that, St. Xavier's has picked up another 100 points. But what's more, they are on cloud nine because they have answered both questions in round one. St. Xavier's has taken an early lead, but this quizzing team from APJ is not one to be taken lightly, is not one to be pushed into the backseat quickly, given their past performance. Watch out for the second round, as things are likely to get heated up here, because second round of FSQ season 9 is Hello Sunshine, a round inspired by summer.
Round 2. Hello Sunshine. What's hot? What's happening?
A power-packed round on what's hot, what's happening, what's trending. And choice comes into play from this round onwards, because APJ can choose from cartoons or outer space or sports or youth icon. And to help you understand what I have in mind, I would request all of you to take a look at my shared screen. And here it comes. And once APJ has taken their pick, 3 topics will remain for the basket of the Xaverians, and then they can take a pick out of any one of the 3 remaining topics. APJ, as far as you're concerned, would you like your question from tech, sports, space, or youth icon.
What should we do, others?
Should we take space?
Yeah, okay.
So space.
All right, APJ, batting it out of the park and straight into space. Later, Zavirians, what would you like your question on?
I think we'll go with sports, Shreya.
Yeah.
Sports.
The Zavirians come back into the ballpark and they want their question on sports. Well, I think you have had a good look at my screen, and here is the question on outer space for APJ. APJ, nearly all meteorites are pieces of what lying in the main belt between Mars and Jupiter? 100 if you get it right on the direct, and 50 for St. Xavier's if they get it right on the bonus chance.
I have an answer, others.
Yeah, go for it.
It is the asteroid belt.
That is correct. Nearly all meteorites are pieces of asteroids, most of which lie in the main asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Well done, APJ. You are on 100 now. St. Xavier's on 150, but Xaverians get the next question. But before that, a little trivia on meteors. Every night, it's possible to see a brilliant flash make its way across the sky. Meteors are beautiful, startling, and a reminder that debris lies scattered throughout the solar system. Some of it falls towards Earth. Collectors prize meteorites, particles that survive to strike Earth's surface, and value holding a piece of the distant solar system in their hands. Imagine proposing to a beautiful young lady with a piece of a meteorite. And now all of you look interested and are smiling. The next question coming up on sports, and this is a direct for the Zavirians. And your question is, after Germany lost 2-0 to England and were eliminated from Euro 2020 in the round of 16 phase, which famous footballer quit his national side to focus solely on playing for Real Madrid? Your question, Zavirians. And let's hear your answer.
Shreyan, any clue?
Shreyan.
No clue. I'm guessing. Is it like, yes?
In which case, you will be glad to know that the correct answer is Toni Kroos. Kroos, with 107 appearances for Germany, is the joint 7th most capped player. Also, Joachim Löw will leave his post as Germany's boss. Joachim Löw led Germany to the high of its 2014 World Cup triumph. Talking about Kroos again, there are only a few iconic football stars being constantly admired across the globe for the art of handling a ball and controlling a game, winning basically all the relevant titles. There are a handful of players in each generation, and Toni Kroos is one of them. And for correctly answering that question, the Zavirians pick up another 100 points. So where are we after 2 rounds? Stay tuned for the scores, plus 2 more cool rounds coming up while the quizzers gather their wits and we play these messages from our partners. The time now, 14 minutes past 9 o'clock. This is KB, and I will see you on the other side of this little break, because I'm going nowhere and I want you to go nowhere either.
Hey, here's a friendly reminder from my friend Smriti. Mask, sanitizer, and physical distancing is zaruri. In fact, it's a part of life. Just like cheers, Kolkata. जिसको आप सुनते हैं Monday to Saturday, शाम के 5 से 9, Facebook Live पर, and on airwaves, only on 91.9 Trends FM, frequency Helsinki.
Hi, I'm PJ Butter. Join me each and every week as I count down the top 20 songs in the world on the official world chart, where for the past 2 weeks, our #1 song has been Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo. Can she make it 3 weeks? Well, join me and find out on this week's official world chart. On Saturday at 9 p.m. and Sunday at 8 p.m. exclusively on 91.9 Friends FM.
The World Chart Show. The planet is listening.
Friends, what's up in the city?
Birla High School, a unit of Vidya Mandir Society in association with the Telegraph Young Metro presents the 22nd L.N. Birla Memorial Invitational Debate on a virtual platform from 8 till 10th of July, 11 a.m. onwards. Live telecast on L.N. Birla Facebook page.
Exclusive radio partner 91.9 Friends FM. Frequency Friends की. हम कुछ नहीं बोलते, हमारे प्लेसमेंट्स बोलते हैं. Banik University, Vadodara, Gujarat. Be here, be vibrant.
The Big Basket promise, totally Shasta, fresh fruits and vegetables at unbeatable prices.
And your favorite products at less than the MRP, only at Big Basket.
Not just that, you can avail instant discount and cashback and mid-month sale with minimum 25% off on top products. Big Basket, India's largest online supermarket. The Sugar and Spice makes everything nice. आ गया, biggest savings आ गया. Oh, oh, Spencer's chili.
Spencer's Day, 2nd July से 4th July. Unlock biggest savings. Amul butter 500 gram, buy 2, get rupees 30 off. और साथ ही 15% cashback पाएं. Offers www.spencers.in या app में भी उपलब्ध. Spencer's conditions apply.
চারদিকে যখন প্রচুর চ্যালেঞ্জেস তখন নিজেকে পজিটিভ রাখা খুব দরকার
91.9 Friends FM presents Friends Be Positive. যেখানে সারাদিন ধরে তুমি শেয়ার করতে পারো তোমার fight back story in these trying times. জেনে নাও experts from different walks of life তারা কি বলছেন সবাইকে মোটিভেট করার জন্য. It's time to spread happiness. It's time to bring in the josh. It's time to be positive and make a difference. Stay hooked to 91.9 Friends FM 24/7 on air and on Facebook. Only on the truly live station of the nation, because we believe if you have a story to tell, we are listening. Friends School Quiz. School Quiz with Krishnendu Banik. Your Sunday morning quiz show. Friends School Quiz Season 9. Your season to shine.
Hello and welcome back to FSQ. The time now is 18 minutes past 9 o'clock this beautiful Sunday morning, and you are hooked on to the 11th pre-quarter final of FSQ Season 9 going live this Sunday morning, which is a contest between APJ Park Street and St. Xavier's Collegiate School. And Rashmi Ghosh says, "Yay, my school." And she also says, "Good morning, everybody. Your presence brightened up my Sunday morning." Shumita Roy says, "Good morning, sir. Fantastic show, sir." And Ujjani Roy, on second thought, says, "Krishnendu, sir, your brick wall background keeps bringing back Pink Floyd's Just Another Brick in the Wall playing in my mind." Well, let me say, the quizzers here today are not just another brick in the wall. And hey, that's my fave song too. Sumita Roy says, "Best student, sir." Yes, Sumita, I agree. And in the quiz of today, APJ School Park Street on 100 after 2 rounds, and St. Xavier's on 250 after 2 rounds, with audience showing a lot of love and the quizzers showing a lot of guts. Let's move into round 3, Fall Breeze.
Round 3, Fall Breeze, the winds of change.
This is a round of questions with multiple choice options. 200 points for correct answer on the direct with no clue needed. Thereafter, 100 points for asking for the first clue and giving the correct answer. In case of a wrong answer, the team can ask for the second clue. 50 points for using up 2 clues and then giving the correct answer. In case of a wrong answer again, The chance is up, but no negative points. No bonus chance and consequently no question of bonus points. Fall breeze, feel the winds of change, and APJ you can choose from a change in weather, change of name, or change in language or grammar. To help you better understand what I have in mind, I would request you to take a look at my shared screen, which is on your screen now. APJ, you can pick a question which could be on change in weather, change in name, or a change in language or grammar.
What do you suggest, others?
I think so. We could go for change in name.
Okay.
Music.
Very well. Then later, Xaverians, what would you like your question on?
I think we'd prefer to go with language, Rian.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
fine.
So, question on language and grammar will come up soon after that. And here is my question for, awfully sorry, here is my question for APJ. And APJ, you wanted your question on change in name, didn't you?
Yes.
So, listen carefully. During the First World War, the British royal family dropped the decidedly Germanic family name of Saxe-Coburg and adopted what name? A question.
Shubham, do you have an idea?
Did I hear
No,
an answer? No.
no.
Would you like a clue?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Here is your first clue. There have been 4 British monarchs of the new house since then, with the current Queen Elizabeth II being monarch of 16 sovereign states. Now, can you tell me what is the name of the royal house? Now, your second clue coming up. The new family name was adopted after the royal castle of the same name.
Sir, is it Edinburgh?
No, it's not Edinburgh, and you don't pick up any points. The correct answer is Windsor, the House of Windsor, after Windsor Castle. And I'm sorry about that, APJ. And here is a question on change in language or grammar for the Xaverians. Xaverians, your question is, modern Persian language is called what in Arabic?
I think we'll go with Farsi, Shreyan.
Yeah,
Farsi.
yeah, Farsi. Yeah.
Farsi.
Do you want to go with a farce or do you want to go with Farsi?
Farsi.
Farsi.
Thank God you didn't want to go with a farce, because that would have been a farce. And I'm glad you went with Farsi, because that is the correct answer. Traditionally, the language of the Persian Empire, it was the language of the court of many of the Indian kings till the British bandits used after occupying India in the 18th century. Well done, Xaverians. You didn't even need any clue to answer that question, which means you have picked up 200 points. And at the end of 3 rounds, APJ is still on 100. So buck up APJ Park Street and St. Xavier's on 450. Let me update the scores. APJ on 100 and St. Xavier's on 450 after 3 rounds. Is this the beginning of a victory lap for St. Xavier's, or do the students from APJ have any aces up their sleeve? With 5 minutes and 1 round remaining, let me introduce the 4th round of FSQ Season 9, End of Days.
Round 4. End of days. Here comes the rapid fire.
If you feel an adrenaline rush the moment you hear the word rapid fire, then try scoring bullseye with every question in this round. Here is the rapid fire round from a random mixed bag of questions. 3 questions per team in 30 seconds for both schools. 50 for every correct and minus 25 for every wrong answer. If you answer all 3 questions correctly, you have achieved the equivalent of filling all the 9 pins, and then you get a 9 pins question with plus 50 and no negative marks. To help you understand what I mean, I will share my screen with you one last time, and here you see that you have a chance of a 9 pins question at the end of your 3 questions, provided you have answered all 3 correctly. Well, if you're all set, here are 3 questions coming up for the team from APJ. APJ Park Street, sorry about the rough patches today, and here is your chance to end with a good score. If you're ready, we'll start your time now. Question 1. Yesterday's Google Doodle honored Ludwig Guttmann. What is he remembered for?
Sir, he's
founder of
remembered for
Paralympics.
yes.
Paralympics is the correct answer. The Olympics for the disabled. Question number 2. Can you name the special type of embroidered quilt notable in Bangladesh in which colorful patterns and designs are embroidered? Is it Nokshi Kantha or is it Kalamkari?
Nukshi Kantha.
Is absolutely correct. That's the second time you've given the correct answer. And question number 3 is the 47th G7 summit was held in June 2021 in which country? I'm afraid your time's up and you haven't been able to answer the third question. The correct answer to question number 3 is United Kingdom, Cornwall. Well, St. Xavier's, you are on 450 now. Are you all set for your 3 questions, Xaverians?
Yes, so yeah.
Yes.
And if you're ready, so am I, and I'll start your time now. Hope you'll be quick on the trigger. What word precedes and makes Globe and Boot an award for excellence in entertainment and football?
Golden.
Golden is correct. Question number 2. What is common to an American magician described as the most successful in the world and a novel by Charles Dickens about an orphan boy? Come on, Xaverians.
I think we'll pass.
Okay.
Great.
No, you get minus 25 there. Question number 3. What variety of mangoes sounds like and reminds you of the victory of good over evil soon after Durga Puja? Well, you couldn't answer that question within time. The correct answer is Dasheri mangoes, which sound a little bit like Dasera. The correct answer to question number 2 is an American magician who has the same name as a novel by Charles Dickens is David Copperfield. And you correctly answer question number 1 about Golden Globe and Golden Boot. And with that, let's find out the team totals today. And after 4 rounds, the team from APJ Park Street on 200 because they answered 2 questions in the rapid fire round, and the team from St. Xavier's, who were on 450 at the start of the round, have finished with 475. Well played, APJ, and congratulations, St. Xavier's.
Well played, runners up. Congratulations, winners.
Remember, there are still no eliminations as both the teams still stand a chance to make it to the next round basis their total score today. If you liked the show, then like and comment on the FSQ post on the FB page of Friends FM during the show. The next episode of this season will feature the 12th and the last pre-quarter final with 2 new senior school quiz teams. Can you guess who they are going to be? See you next week, same time, same frequency. This is Krish Banik saying over but never out.